Alright, that was just a practice run. There we go, for reals this time. I left my mic on when I wanted it off, then I forgot to turn it on when I wanted it on. I'll get it one of these days. Okay, the challenge. The challenge is the baggie. The baggie is full of 10 Space Marine Terminators. They're all eBay rescues. They're in shambles for the most part. Well, 2 of them are good. The rest are all in shambles. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good. They're going to look good. The challenge for me is to just keep painting them. Usually I just paint miniatures and then they're done. Throw them off to the side, do the next ones. But these ones I'm just going to keep practicing. I'm going to try to just push it as far as I can for the 31 days. And I chose those miniatures because I have a lot of miniatures to choose from, and those were the ones that were in my head. I like Terminators. I never got to play Terminators back in the days when I played 40K, and they came out for Kill Team a little while ago, and then I wanted to play Terminators then, but I wasn't really playing Kill Team, so now I'm going to paint them and maybe Kill Team, maybe not. Maybe Kill Team. I don't know. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to go to the setup. Okay. Hey, Justin Borgs, thanks. That was very handy that you told me, because I would have just completely ignored it. I would have known. And hello, Darth Torlin. Good to see you. Let's get the baggie going. So this guy's done. Actually, I'd painted him up to be primed him up to be a Celestial Lion, but I had to strip him and make him Relictors instead. He's the Sergeant from Assault on Blackreach. And I'm gonna, go to my monitoring area, watch my bit rates and all those things. It gets tricky sometimes. And this guy I finished off already in a previous video. I need to file that. I'll do that right now. And then I can call him done and ready for priming. Okay. Went out for a bike ride today. Got all our bikes tuned up. And I went around town. It was lots of fun. It was Canada Day. Didn't see too many people out. It rained a lot, but it was nice when we went out. There's a few sprinkles, but it was all right. And then we stopped at one of the playgrounds for my daughter to play at, and I started noticing that my front tire's tread was coming apart. So I knew I had to replace my tires. Probably by the end of the season, but now it's going to have to be much sooner because as I was riding along, close to home at least, I could feel my back tire bumping. So I flipped my bike over, and I could see that my tube was starting to rupture through the treads. It didn't blow, thankfully. So I just deflated it down to about 20 psi and walked it home. And oh, what adventures we had along the way. No, not very much. But we did see a playground that didn't have a warning on it. Most of the playgrounds have COVID warnings, but this one didn't. And it just seemed to be abandoned. It was kind of like falling apart. But it wasn't cordoned off or anything. So it's kind of strange. Baggy, 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 baggy. Okay, what do we got? This guy is going to need a little bit of cleanup. He's going to get his gun barrels drilled. He's pretty stock. Space Hulk era. Filling in there. And yeah, upgrade him to a big base. A big boy base. Need to rebuild a chain fist arm. This is all eBay rescue stuff. Every single one of them. Oh, no, not every single one. This guy's not. Yeah. And I'm going to try to give them all different body parts. Just trying to mold a little shoulder pad onto this, because the shoulder pad that came with it was just another Terminator on her side. I don't want 2 Terminators on their sides, I don't think. So just kind of slap that together. I'll have to patch that up. And I got my Terminator Captain here, who I had everything for except for a hand, so I had to cast him a little hand. And since these are Relictors, he's going to be using a Demonic Blade to fight the forces of chaos. So I need to chop this hand off and then stick the blade on this cast hand. A couple more cool old Terminator bodies. Most people, from what I read online, like these ones better. They generally replace the Space Hulk ones with these. They're pretty cool looking. I like them. And then we got bits and bits and bits and bits. I'll have to sort those out. That's it, though. Oh, yeah, this is Assault on Blackreach Terminator as well. He's going to get the assault gun. Assault cannon? I think it's an assault cannon. And he's going to get the chain fist arm. I don't know if that's overkill. I don't know if that's a particularly effective setup, but that's just the way he's going to be. That's how we're going to do it. Or is it? I could give him like a tiny arm. A tiny old metal arm. That's not bad, actually. I kind of like that tiny arm. Piece of metal. I'd rather put it on a metal guy. Oh yeah, and I got a librarian. There we go, this guy. He's a librarian. I think he's going to be lots of fun to paint up. I've always wanted to paint this guy up. Okay, where should I start? I got the Chilling Wargamers theme stuck in my head. I don't know when they got that theme, but it's pretty darn good. It's a classic. Instant classic. I'll start with this guy. I'll fill it with some plastic putty. Gonna be a little messy. Maybe I should just clip them off. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm just gonna clip it off. Let's clean it up. Oh no, each fell in. Alright. Let's cut them up. Where's my cutter thingamabobber? Paring knife. No. I did just have it. I thought I put it back. Oh, I guess I'll use this. Get in there, scissors. Almost never use this knife. Now it's time. There's plastic glued in the back there. You can do it. You can cut into it. Oh, almost cut off his finger. All right, good. Shove them a little forwards, maybe. A little space in the back. That could look good. Let's do it. Probably be easier to clean up from the back anyway. Oh yeah. Pull these off. So, hey, that came off easy. Nice. Easy win. How far back is that? Not very. Skull to buckle. All right. Oh, got some excess over there. So clean up his hand while it's off. Did I forget to change my video settings? I think I forgot to. Ugh, long day. All right, let's go see. Let's go see what's happening. Yeah, I totally did. Oh, all right. Let's see. Turn off white balance. Go here, turn off exposure at -7, that's good. Focus up to 22. Don't need any low light compensation. Then, usually I turn the brightness up a bit. I think 56 is usually what I put it at. Let's see. What if that's too bright? Doesn't seem to be. Oh yeah, sharpness. That's what I forgot to do. Turn my sharpness up. Okay. Maybe I'll turn the brightness down a little though. Let's put it at 40. It's always hard to tell in this monitor if it's going to be too bright or not. All right, there we go. Now it's in shape. Is he missing a thumb? He might be missing a thumb. Oh wait, he's totally missing a thumb. I think this guy was already missing a thumb though. I don't think I cut it off. I might have to build him a thumb. Let's do it. Let's build him a thumb. Let's just all plastic glue. Does that mean he's got his nubbin still? No. I mean, that's his arm. Somebody else's arm. Forget about that arm then. Yeah, this is the one. It's got the marks. Wrong arm. I always wanted to get Space Hulk, but I never had the opportunity. I saw the previous edition in stores for a while. It was pretty expensive. It was out of my budget. So I wouldn't mind using these guys for some sort of not Space Hulk game, which I am told Renegade Scout would work quite well, using the 5 parsecs from home bug hunt rules, or blips for bug hunting, and the Renegade Scout rules for building units. As Renegade Scout is a very large tribute to the old Rogue Trader days. Oh, that's what I'm looking at. I'm not monitoring my things. Best monitor my things. There we go. There's a little pock in there. I'll have to remember to fill it with something. Should I just put some plastic putty in there? Sure. What's this? Just dry it up. How's this all looking in here? Pretty solid. We watched Porco Rosso today. That was a pretty good movie. Kind of makes me want to play Sky Pirates in the Sea game. Never actually played an aerial combat game. It could be fun. Crimson Skies. That was the one I wanted to play back in the day. All right, take care, Justin Boers. Thanks for coming by. If the new 2 magazines are off-centered, why aren't the barrels off-centered? Or staggered. So I always wondered, since I looked at them for the very first time a few years ago. Hey, Lord Draconum, how's it going? I forgot to send you the link again, didn't I? Ugh, I'm scattered. It was a long day. I need to get a new tire for my bike. My back tire didn't explode on me, but it was pretty close. Had to walk home. I figured it was better to walk home with a tire that was still partially inflated, so you could just roll your bike along than have a completely flat tire. Otherwise, it was a pretty good day out once we finally got outside. Did you order those foot sore miniatures? Ooh, hey, Darth Torlin's on Twitch now. You sent me 4 messages? Oh yeah, I don't even have my phone on me. I think it's plugged in. I almost ran out of batteries too. On my phone. Darth Torlin, I think, is the only person who's ever watched me on Twitch. Or at least said anything, if anyone ever did. They creeped in silence. Silence. Porco Rosso. As voiced by Michael Keaton. My daughter never wants to watch the Japanese version. Because she can't read, so she can't read the subtitles. So we've been watching the English Studio Ghiblis. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Very inspiring. I liked it a lot. I did fall asleep, though. The walk home tired me out a little. Still recovering from the fever I had. I get tired out easy. Yeah, that's right. Mark Hamill is so prolific. He's in so many Studio Ghiblis. Lord Draconum is gluing Germans and Romans. You're thinking about a group order. Oh, yeah. Who else are you going to go in with? Do you have anyone in mind? Put a little there. Nope, dried out again. Oh, nice. You might get Peter into it. Yeah, Mark Hamill. You know, he deserved all the accolades he's gotten. He's a working man, that's for sure. I'll never forget the cow scene in that Star Wars, where he's belligerently drinking its milk. Alright, how's your face? A little messed up. Oh, nice. You got to meet Mark Hamill. Very nice. I can't think of wanting to meet a celebrity myself because I don't feel like I'd have anything to say to them. I don't know. Maybe we ended up in a conversation. That'd be cool. But I'd hang around with Jessica Alba, though. I'm not going to lie. Totally would. Alright, reach. Relaxed. He looks kind of relaxed. He doesn't even have his gun up. He's like, yeah, okay. Things are alright. This is good. He can keep his arm down. He's the relaxed Marine. Ah, Lord Dracona met Carrie Fisher. Very nice. And Darth Torlin also met Carrie Fisher. Yeah, it is sad. Oh, Richard Dean Anderson for 20 minutes. What'd you talk about? Itchy nose. Remembered water this time, but I'm almost out. I have become quite thirsty. Okay, he's good. Except for the gun barrels. That's right. Drill those gun barrels. Ah, it's hard. There's no real point of reference as to where to put the barrels. Say here. And here. Oh, it looks off-centered. How about there? This is center here. That seems reasonable. Ooh, Ray Park's one of your buddies. Very nice. You talked to MacGyver? Nice. What did he film at SATE? Yeah, outside of bands, I haven't really talked to anybody. None of the bands I talked to were celebrities. Some were well-known in punk rock, but that's about it. I think that's pretty reasonable. Right there. Yeah, that looks alright. Alright, boyo. Let's get an arm glued on you. Let's see if my tube has any goo left in it. Oh, it does. Okay, this time it's got to run out today. It's got to. Ooh, you bumped into Jackie Chan. Nice. Yeah, I guess that's the biggest thing to talk to, hey, about celebrities is their movies. I guess you can't talk about too much else. Unless they're at like some sort of like activism rally or support for some cause. Then you can talk about the cause or the whatever, you know. Uh-oh. Doesn't feel like it's going to melt together. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Right. Move that forward a little. There we are. Relax, Terminator. Ready for whatever's going to happen. There's a little bit in there. That's a little rough too, actually. And then come back and sand these later. Wait till everything dries. I've kind of taken a shining to cutting slots on the bases instead of cutting off the slot and pinning them. But I don't know, maybe I should pin it. Cut a slot or pin? Oh, cut. I'll pin it. I'll pin it. That's what I'll do. Oh, your brother worked with Jackie Chan? Nice. Itchy nose. I had one. Oop. No, I'll put it back on after. I had one. Oh yeah, it was a metal one. And she was wearing combat heels. And she broke off one side of the tab, the metal tab, and the ankle was kind of tearing it the other way, so I decided just to cut a bar in the base, or a slot in the base, and then put the whole bar in. Hopefully to support it a little extra. That worked out well. Alright, let's build a pile of goo. Pile of goo. Pile of goo. That should be enough. Yeah, I can see there having a need for upscaling the Terminators, though that'd make all the Terminators I do have kind of small, because right now they seem to have just gotten bulkier, but not actually taller or anything. So even these older guys, they're a little weedier compared to the bigger Terminators, but they're not too far off. Okay, there we go. Down right there. Let's clean up your feet. Your feet aren't bad. Yeah, happy Canada Day. Not much going on today, that's for sure. Didn't really see anybody walking around with Canada Day shirts. We were all dressed in red. My daughter has a Canada Day shirt. I haven't ever bought one, because I've never found one I really wanted. Wire. And I think this is too small. It's about the same. Well, let's see. Should work. C'est bon. It's good. All right, hang out there for a second. Actually, keep messing up the order of everything I'm going to do. That's okay. It'll all still work. I swear to God, it'll all still work. Maple hard candy. Delicious. Oh, that's right. That plastic never melts. How's it look? Pretty good. Get a little more glue on his feet. Right, good stuff. 3 down, 7 to go. Who should I work on next? I want to work on a metal guy next, I think. I think whoever owned these before did a pretty good job cleaning them up. I don't see too many mold lines. Yeah, it's nice. Nice to have 3 done. Always a victory. I think I'm only going to work on these for another 26 minutes. So I have to see how far I can get. Try not to get distracted with this guy. And focus on what I need to do. Okay. So let's just take a minute. Put aside some bits. So I need to have different arms for all these different guys to keep them all different looking. And I planned it out before. You're the Terminator, or the Librarian. These are all regulars. Actually, I'll keep them in frame. Why not? You guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, itchy. Yeah, you got to give yourself a bedtime. It's really easy to lose track of everything when you're in isolation. Staying at home all the time. And when we go outside, everything seems strange. Oh, I was going to give him one of the dynamic arms, I think. I think that's what I'm doing. Giving him one of these bad boys. So he's a Terminator, so he should look a little more bad boy. This is for the captain. That's for the captain. Captain. All right, bolter. Well, that's right, because it's a metal arm. I want to keep it on a metal body. So I think he gets a little weedy gun. And these guys will get the beefier guns. Just have them looking a little different. Is that the plan? Yeah, that's the plan. And I'm going to chop down this thing. Because I think Terminators are supposed to be boarding ships, right? If you're boarding a ship, do you really want a giant banner? Wouldn't you just get it knocked into the door? Maybe it's bendy. Like one of those inflatable guys. Oh, yeah, maybe it's inflatable. And so he's running through, it just bends back and then flips back up again. Maybe waves at him. Maybe does like a little whoop, whoop. Hey, that'd be funny. Yeah, Lord Draconum's got night shift blues, that's for sure. Your sleeping patterns get strange on the night shift. And then, yeah, the Terminator Captain. I'll cut this banner down too, so it's a little smaller. I like the idea of the banner. I just don't want it to be too tall. A modest-sized banner is what I want. Okay. There we go. Everybody planned out. Go up there. Go up there. Plastic guy next? Sure. Let's do it. So he's got the same problem. So I should cut him and refill his waist. There's a GeForce program which apparently has a super intelligent AI. So you can have it set so you can reduce the noise of your entire environment like amazingly while keeping your voice quality up. And you can also have it so that it knows what's going through your speaker because it has like a virtual speaker set up. And so I could listen to music and I could have music come through the stream, but there wouldn't be any of the loop. But unfortunately, that's only for the new cards or for the GTX processors or RTX processors. And there's a workaround where you can get it so that it doesn't check to see what processor you have on your or GPU. And you can run it on RTXs. And I tried it out on my gaming RTX. It's an older 660. And I could get the speaker one to work. That was really cool. But I couldn't get the noise reduction AI to work. So I think that card is too old. And this PC only has a GT 640. So it doesn't have any kind of intelligence engine there. But that's definitely one of the eventual upgrades I wouldn't mind getting. See if I can't slap a GTX in this guy. Yeah, it's true. You can't play certain types of music on Twitch. Though if you have it on your live streams, Darth Torlin was saying, you can do okay. Yeah, I wouldn't want to play copyright music anyway. There's plenty of good music out there that isn't copyrighted. I wouldn't mind playing that. I know some people who make music too. I could play their stuff. Like Noised or Bazooka. Ask them if I could play their tunes. I used to run Pretzel. And then I have to wear my headphones. And Pretzel worked okay. The chiptune stuff was alright. It was a bit repetitive, though. I don't mind repetitive if it's stuff I want to listen to. But when you're at the mercy of a stream, and it's repetitive, I don't know. It can bother me a little tiny bit. Pink noise. Oh, what's pink noise? Yeah, I think as long as I have written a verbal permission, or the digital permissions, I can play other people's music. I have a couple of musician friends as well who do songs, but I kind of want stuff without lyrics. Just background music-y things. Or I could just have my daughter sing. She will assault you with her operatic vocals. Alright, so I cleaned up that. Nope, not there. It's a little rough there. Little seam there. No, I didn't do anything in between his legs, actually. I did the outsides. Just not the insides. Peak noise, or... no, I don't even know how to say that. Is a signal or process with a frequency spectrum such as the power spectral density is inversely proportional to the frequency of the signal. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds really cool. So I might run Pretzel again for my live streams. Then I'd have to wear my headphones, which I could do. It's just that it's summertime and they get hot. I don't like earbuds. I like wearing the ones that clamp around your ears, but then your ears kind of get sweaty in the summer. So I could just suck it up, I guess, and wear the ear things, ear pods, people call them. Classic music is also copyrighted. Unless you play it yourself. I'll record it all on the kazoo. Moonlight Sonata on kazoo. Enjoy. That's right, kazoo music, 10 hours. 100 years, kazoo music. Okay, let's drill a hole in his foot. So I think I have my camera angled better now. Also, I have it running at 720 because I forgot to change the, I don't know, was it codec? It was set to YUY2 when I meant to have it on JPEG or MPEG. So once I switched to MPEG, I was able to get the proper frames per second and resolution on this camera. So I switched it up to 720, which usually has a much better viewing angle than the 640 by 480 had. That's for sure. Oh, bad mamma jamma. Okay. Glue them on first? Yeah. Let's do it. Well, all you really need in life is a kazoo and a tambourine and a slide whistle. Then you make your own fun. All right. Get on there, you. All right, I think I'm getting myself put together now. Things seem to be going in their proper order. Yeah, I'll have to pre-record all those instruments. Can't do it while streaming. I need my hands. Unless I get one of those neck rigs. That'll be really close to the mic then. I don't know if you guys will appreciate a kazoo that close to your ears. You might. I guess there's only one way to find out. There we go. Perfect. Oh yeah, Lord Draconum. Does the chat come through on the YouTube from Twitch? Does it say that it's Darth Torlin's talking, or does it say like restream or something? And vice versa. Do you see what Lord Draconum says on Twitch, Darth Torland, or is it all just something that I was going to say? No, I don't remember what. Oh yeah, restream. I want to know. Yeah, I feel like there's some freehand and stuff I could definitely do on these Terminators for visual interest. Though I don't really feel like I have the talent to do freehand. There's only one way to get it done is to practice, so that's what this challenge is good for. Pushing that limit that I never push. I haven't pushed any limits in a while. It's all been very get it done. Okay. So on Twitch it comes as Restream Bot YouTube Lord Draconum. Pretty long-winded, but yeah. Yeah, I like Restream overall. It does what I need it to. Since I'm not worried about whatever the things are that give you money, I can just do it to both. I don't know if one has more lag than the other, if they're out of sync or whatever. Okay, there we are, buddy. Let's clean you up. Super glue, I think. Yeah. So are those like your custom emotes, Darth Torlin? You just carry them around to all the different Twitch channels? And yeah, definitely Lord Draconum. I can make this guy taller. I looked at the options, especially when you cut off the center torso. You can should make them a little taller. But they scale in well with the other Terminators, so I figured I'll just leave them. And the metal one's kind of slightly shorter, but not by much either, so. I think looking down on them on the tabletop, they'll all look pretty good together. Terminator wishes he was a little bit taller. Wishes he was a baller. That's right. Nice. Yeah, I still don't really understand Twitch. I guess I'll be going on it more when I catch the Uncle Adam live streams on Friday mornings when he's doing his hobby hangout, which was pretty fun last week. Looking forward to it again. I liked his live stream setup a lot. His face cam was very close to his face and in black and white, and it gave it kind of an interesting drama. At first I found it a little bit unsettling, but the more I looked at it, the more I liked it. And his graphic layout was good, of course. Mine's better, I feel, than the previous setup, but my Photoshop skills have never evolved past the year 2000. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely end up talking with people on YouTube more than Twitch, that's for sure. But, you know, since I'm still a small channel, I can just do both. See which one grows a little better. Since Restream will just throw them both at the same time. I also ran it on Facebook for a bit on my personal page. And that was a nice way to talk to relatives and stuff. That was cool. But you don't get to see the chat like you do with Twitch and YouTube. You have to go onto the Facebook and monitor it from there, which is pretty inefficient. So I abandoned that. I don't know if there's any other streaming platforms I'd want to go on, honestly, because I don't know. I never watch any other ones. Lord Draconum, what is Twitch channel? Is it Uncle Adam's Twitch channel? Is that what you're asking? Because I think it's just under Tabletop Minions. He also does GTA 5 sometimes. And he streams and plays Cat Police, where he dresses up in a cat mask and a cat shirt and goes around and causes shenanigans or fights crime, depending. And that's pretty fun, too. Ah, there we go. Bythron. That's Lord Draconum. In disguise on Twitch, I believe. Yeah, I streamed one game of Fallout 4, but my computer just makes so much noise. It kind of cuts into the microphone. I didn't really have the ability to cut it out, especially the microphone I was using at the time. This one is, what's it called, Cartoid, where it doesn't pick up as much of the ambient sound, so there's a bit of a hiss. Is that your devil butt? You sticking your devil butt on my Twitch? That's why people like the Twitch, right? It's all about the devil butt. All right. Let's draw a line. Right here. So here. Here. Maybe here. That seems reasonable. Yeah, if you both want to chat on Twitch, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind having more views on Twitch. My prime streaming time is usually the European time, so mid-afternoon when it's later evening for the Europeans. And the British people having their just after supper and whatnot. Usually my nights are pretty quiet if I stream at night like this. 2 people is usually more than I get. Usually it's me chatting with Lord Draconum, which is pretty good. There we go. Drew that. Oh, I meant to ask you, Darth Torlin. When you run your microphone, do you put it up to the highest audio settings? Like, what's it? When you go to... I don't have any bots in my Twitch. Oh, the lag's about the same on Twitch and YouTube. Well, that's good. Yeah, I haven't really figured out any bot kind of things that I wanted to do, so... Alright, so let's see. Sound settings. When you go to your device properties, and you go to your additional device properties, microphone properties advanced, default format. Select the sample rate and bit depth that can be used when running in shared mode. So this particular microphone can only run 16-bit 4800 hertz at the best. But I usually find the better the sound recording, the more tones are picked up in my voice. So I find the sound of my voice annoys me less the higher I have those settings. I've gotten used to listening to my voice, though, since I have to review all my videos. It doesn't bother me as much now as it used to. It surprised me when some people even said they liked my voice. I'm like, what? No. I could believe people like my singing, but not my talking. I don't know why. Yeah, it's perfectly natural to hate your voice, that's for sure. I think this is the end of this tube. It served me well the last few years. Now it's in the garbage. This guy's full and always spills out. There we go. So mix in a little gunk. Haven't shut down the stream? What were you doing to shut down the stream? What? I think I'm just playing now. It is pretty fun, though. Mm-hmm. A little spaghetti in your arm. Then I need a little more glue, I think. Yeah, I can see that. Of course, it's usually not the quality of the person's voice that makes me tune in or not in a show. I mean, you know, certain poor audio quality can be a bit painful to listen to, but Yeah, usually it's the way people talk. Some people like have really valuable things to say, but I just can't watch them because the way they talk just irritates me, unfortunately. But there's other people out there who value them, so that's what's important. They do the good work. All right. He's got a gun. 4 Terminators. I'm almost halfway through. And it's midnight, which means I should probably kick off and go to bed. Yeah, social anxiety. I got some social anxiety from streaming too, which is funny because I have no problems with public speaking. I'll just talk in front of anybody. I don't care. But there's a lot of pressure, like when you forget to turn your microphone on and you're talking and everything's good, and then someone's like, "Hey, there's no sound," and you're like, "Oh God." Dyslexia, yeah, it's tough. I have to really relax, otherwise I'll get dyslexic. But yeah, I liked your video. I thought it was really good. I think you did a really good job. Very informative. You said all the things that seem to be needed to say. And of course, the more you do it, the better you get. Just like painting. Yeah, that's right. Lord Draconum does not like talking to people. I like talking by text message better too. Even though I usually spell everything wrong. Or autocorrect changes things. Random words. I'll begin a sentence with a word I want, and then I'll change it to a different word. I'm like, oh, thanks. I look like a dum-dum. Thanks, autocorrect. But yeah, half the time I just spell things wrong too. Or add ends instead of spaces to everything on my phone. Well, yeah, so I'm going to kick off the stream. I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. Thanks a lot for coming by. This is probably going to be the usual time for me. Some nights I'll be putting my daughter to bed, and other nights I'll just be wrapping some things up and then coming on. So between 10:30 and 11, I suspect, my time. So, an hour and a half from now, or ago. And hopefully it doesn't interfere too much with Play It Painted, because I know that we're going to be around the same times. The other time I have to stream is usually around Dicey Guy, but we can usually coordinate. We can talk it out. Or maybe we'll even do like a co-live stream. That'd be fun. All right. Enough rambling. Bye, guys. Take care. Go to my OBS. Turn on the pre-post stream. Turn off my microphone.